Now, why we should focus on interaction design, or why there is a need of this interaction design? So one is, yes, focusing on users, because it's a user-centered design approach, what you follow when creating interaction design. So focus is always on the users. So we create products for the users. So designers know that users don't understand or care how the company that makes a product is run and structured. So they don't have any background understanding about like how the products are created, okay, how technology is used to create outstanding or great experiences and products. So what they care is they have some need and they want that those needs to be solved or basically met. So they care about doing their task and achieving their goals within their limits. So designers are advocates for end users. We designers represent users. So that's why focusing on user is very important. And following this interaction design or creating any kind of interaction, we should keep the user at the center of whatever we're doing. So user is the first one. The second is the finding alternatives. Alternatives is what? So finding a new solution rather than like using and providing the same solution, even if it's not good or bad or whatever that may be. So if you have the opportunity to improve the experience, then you should do that as a UX designer. So as an interaction designer, we try to find new options, new ways of solving the problem. That's why having interaction designer in the UX process is important. So designing isn't about choosing among multiple options. It's about creating options, finding a third option instead of choosing between two undesirable ones. You might have like some solutions, but those might not be the best. So the interaction designer who is involved in the product, what he does is like he comes up with an alternative that's a new solution. Designers create multiple possible solutions to problem and choose the best one. As we understood in the UX process during the ideation phase, what we do is like we come up with a lot of different ideas and then choose the best. So similarly here also we do the same. So when we are creating an interaction, what we do is like instead of using the old experiences or the existing experiences, we try to come up with a better one if possible. Using ideation and prototypes. So in the interaction design, since it's a part of the UX process, so we do a lot of ideation, we create a lot of prototypes, or we design prototypes and then test it. A lot of brainstorming happens, a lot of design thinking also happen, like people coming together, creating ideas, developing ideas, creating solutions, and at the end, creating prototype. And you can only find whether your interaction is good or not by creating a prototype and testing. That's why prototype plays an important role in the interaction design too. And then is the collaboration and addressing constraints. So whenever we're working on any design, we always have some kind of constraints. Keeping those in mind and then working together as a team. So again, interaction design is a team activity. Also creating appropriate solutions. So designers carry experience and wisdom from one project to the next, but the ultimate solution should uniquely address the issues of that particular problem. As a designer, we already have some kind of experience about designing some kind of product, right? So how can we leverage that experience? How can we use those experiences or part of those experiences when developing new solutions? So we do that. But again, the objective should be to solve that particular problem or that particular interaction or create engaging interactions. So yes, we can use our past learning, but the focus should be on that particular context. Drawing on a wide range of influences. So just like UX designer, we interaction designer also focus on a lot of different things. That is the psychology, how the human behaves, what they think, how they do, and all those things. And also about ergonomics and economics, engineering, architecture, art, everything. So as a designer, we learn from all these fields and then create interactions. So designers brings to the table a broad, multidisciplinary spectrum of ideas from which to draw inspiration and solutions. So the next one is incorporating emotion. In design, products without an emotional component are lifeless and do not connect with people. So as a designer, we should try to engage the user by adding maybe small delightful interactions and so on, or by adding humor. Emotion needs to be thoughtfully included in design decisions. So yes, we should try to add emotions wherever possible in different formats, maybe in text or through text, as well as interactions. So emotion also plays an important role when creating interactions.